I'm tired of this shit. Alright, man, welcome back. Welcome to episode 2. You feel me? Today's episode is not going to be too long. So I'm about to just take y'all along with me to my workout right now that I'm heading to. And then a little later, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna play ones and, like, you know, with my boy Keith. He's like a 5-year pro. He I think he just left Israel, I think. Yeah, I think. So yeah, he's been pro for 5 years. He's been doing this a little bit. So I'm gonna ask him some questions, pick his brain a little bit, and yeah, hopefully that can give y'all a little more insight too. You feel me? So yeah, we got that going on today. The current time is 5:50. I'm not gonna lie, I really tried to, you know, get out the house at like 5:15, but I was groggy in the morning. This a like real deal. You feel me? Real take, like no do-overs, nothing of that. Like, it's real. Like, I'm not gonna be able to, you know, wake up at like, you know, 4:45 every day, get to the gym at 5, stuff like that. Like, that's real. Sometimes, you know, this happens. Sometimes you might oversleep a little bit or whatever. But we here now, and we on our way to the gym. We about to put some work in, man. So stay tuned for that. If y'all came back to watch this, if y'all like watched episode 1 already and stuff like that, I appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And yeah, man, enjoy the ride. Let's get it. Alright, man, we done. Time is 7:46, and we just got done our first workout. I'm about to go get my big back on and go get something to eat. Yeah, I'm just catch y'all my second workout. Mind you, it's my boy Keith. Like I said earlier, he's like I think his 5th year, 5th, 6th year, something like that. I think he just got done playing in Israel, but I'm gonna chat it up more with him after, like, you know, we link up and stuff like that, and I'm gonna start asking him questions, not only for like me, like tips for me, but like tips for y'all too, if y'all wanna like do this too, you feel me? But just stay tuned for that. is at the end of the video. There ain't too much more to say. I'm about to just go get my big back on right now. So I'm gonna catch y'all. All right, we're here with my boy Kieth, man. He, what year pro are you?
Third year, just finished on my third year.
You feel me? And as you saw in the clips, he's very tough, very tough. So we about to ask him some questions real quick, like to get in, like, you know, a little further of like the mindset of a pro and like what is life like as a pro. So first question, it's like, what was your journey up until high school, all the way up until you got signed to your first deal?
I started at Delsey High School. Like I said, I was like 5'10", 160, small guy, under recruited, underlooked and stuff. But I just kept working. I got better each and every summer, and eventually my junior year, I ended up playing really well. We won our state title. That set me up really well. I didn't get the looks that I wanted coming out, so I ended up doing a prep year at Lawrenceville. Right. And when I got there is when it really turned up. I put on about 20 pounds. I grew about 2 more inches just to fit more of the college game. And eventually I was blessed. I was able to receive an offer from St. Francis University. And, like I said, once I got to D1, I just wanted to make the most of the opportunity. So I had 4 great years there. Got Player of the Year my junior year. We ended up having the most wins in 4 years out of all the classes. So we had a lot of success down there. Got to do the draft combine, a lot of the basketball, stuff like that. And just played really well. 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, over 400 assists. And then, unfortunately, I left when I graduated. It was around COVID. So, like I said, everything shut down. No 3-on-3, no G League draft, no Portsmouth. So that kind of, maybe underlooked again. I didn't get the footage or the looks that I wanted. But, like I said, I just put my head down and kept working throughout COVID. Eventually I signed my first deal in Israel, and I played well that year. Then I ended up playing in Belgium for my second year, and then I just finished up playing in Sweden for my third year. So, like I said, just the same routine, just keeping my head down, keep moving forward, keep getting better each and every year.
I mean, he had a crazy career. Crazy. You just heard him, 2,000 points. That's tough. Not a lot of people do that. So I know you had a lot of success in your career, but I know it comes with, hardships. So what's the hardest part about being, a pro, on and off the court?
On and off the court, I would just say, just a lot of times just the sacrifices. Like I said, a lot of times it's just the sacrifices. When it's in college, you're sacrificing being away from your family. You're sacrificing being away from your friends. You got to put in work in the gym. Not just the work that the coach has there, but the extra work, the hours that they don't see. And then just overseas, it's the same thing. Usually you're in a whole different country. The time difference is different, so it's hard communicating with family and friends sometimes. But you know, it'll just all be worth it. You know, just playing the game that you love for a living and getting to travel the world at the same time. So it's really a blessing, but that's really what I would just say, the sacrifice, you know, the time that you have to put in, you know, to become the best player and person that you can be on and off the court.
That's great stuff, man. Great stuff. All right, last question. So any tips for any, like, younger players or, like, players that's transitioning into, like, going into a professional career?
I would just say try to find a couple people that you want to model your game after. I know a lot of people just see, you know, Steph Curry, they just go in the gym, they shoot deep threes, or they see LeBron, they just want to windmill and do all these crazy things. But just find a player that you really like and just try to take aspects out of the game and add it into yours. And even if you're playing, you know, working out and stuff, just try to work on your weaknesses. Like a lot of people, they just work on their strengths. You know, they're drivers, they get to the rim. Shooters just want to shoot, but you know, sometimes, you know, if you want a bigger role, at least, you know, you got to be able to do more. So a lot of times you got to work on your weaknesses, and the more and more you work on your weaknesses, they become your strengths. You know, that's kind of how I model my game. You know, I kind of wanted to be someone that could do a little bit of everything, you know, rebound, score, pass. And like I said, I wasn't always naturally good at, you know, all those things, but eventually, you know, I worked on my weaknesses. A lot of them became my strength, and I was able to add that to my game, you know, just kind of become an all-around player.
That's really tough. I appreciate you, bro, for tapping in with me, bro. You feel me? Tap into the next vid, and we out.